In a dramatic turn of events at the Federal High Court in Abuja earlier today, the detained indigenous people of Biafra leader Nnamdi Kanu opted to represent himself in court after the entire legal team withdrew. His lead counsel and former Attorney General of the Federation, Kanu Agabi, told the court that the decision to withdraw from the case came after the accused decided to take back the case from them. Let's join Clevis correspondent for details. The atmosphere at the Federal High Court Abuja was tense this morning as lead counsel representing the embattled leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, Kanu Agabi San, formally applied to withdraw from the case. According to court records, Agabi stated that Nnamdi Kanu had decided to take back control of his case, a move that triggered the exit of every senior advocate of Nigeria on the defense roster.
He has decided to conduct his defense by himself. He has a right to do so. We respect that decision. And we wish him well going forward.
When asked by the presiding judge, Justice James Omotosho, whether he wanted a new lawyer assigned, Kanu declined, saying he would handle his defense personally but might re-engage counsel at a later stage. In open court, Nnamdi Kanu again challenged the court's jurisdiction to try him on terrorism-related charges, a position the judge swiftly overruled, directing that the case proceed according to schedule.
But that's what you wrote. You said here, my lord, that the defendant has now applied for bail. Now, as I've said earlier, bail is a discretion of the court, taking into consideration all the conditions laid down in Muhammad Abacha v. State. At this stage, I am of the opinion that to make or take a stand on the bail application without first hearing and determine the issue that is glaring in the face, which is the absence of the defendant from the court since 25th of April 2017 until he was produced on the 29th of June, my lord, which was exactly what the Supreme Court did. They said that he did not jump bail. These criminals came to my house to kill me. That's what the Supreme Court said. This is in your own court, my lord. So I cannot understand, my lord, why my trial will be conducted contrary to the Constitution of Nigeria that said I must have free and unfettered access to my counsel. Is here. This is the law of Nigeria.
In the motion he personally filed ahead of the session, Kanu revealed plans to call 23 witnesses divided into ordinary but material and vital and compellable categories under Section 232 of the Evidence Act of 2011. With his legal team having suddenly withdrawn, Kanu's co-lead lawyers sought time for him to reorganize. The prosecution raised no objection while Justice Omotosho granted the request, adjourning the trial to Friday, October 24th, when Nnamdi Kanu is expected to formally open his defense. In a swift reaction to the decision of Nnamdi Kanu to defend himself, veteran journalist Odion Bello, in a telephone chat, said this step is too bold and risky. According to him, this is like a duel of truth versus power.
It's indeed a kind of breaking news. For Nnamdi Kanu to say he is defending himself. All right, let me quote him. I am defending myself because my lawyers are too afraid to mention names. I will say it live here in the courtroom. When I'm done with Nigeria, then I can die in peace. That was the declaration of Nnamdi Kanu. From all indications, he has turned court into a battlefield. He has vowed to expose hidden truths that will shake the nation to its core. And swiftly, Lagos State traditional ruler Obariru and Akiolu has warned Nigerian government of the danger ahead. Nnamdi Kanu defending himself in court is the boldest and riskiest move Nigeria has ever witnessed since its creation. Have you ever heard that man speak on the radio before? He calls names that most lawyers are too afraid to mention and blasts everything without fear or filter. Now that he is standing alone in court, it's a storm waiting to happen because he's not a lawyer. You can't hold him back with legal boundaries. Nnamdi Kanu keeps outplaying Nigeria step by step. Kanu defending himself is deeper than people think. That is quoting a source now, close to the case. His lawyers didn't just step aside. I mean, you must think about it very well now. Why are the lawyers stepping aside? There is serious tension about what might be revealed in court. He wants to speak for himself. Mention names like Wike, FCT Minister, Sanwo-Olu, Lagos Governor, and Buratai, former Chief of Army Staff, and uncover hidden truths that will shake the foundation of the nation. People are saying it is dangerous, but it shows he's done with being filtered. He wants the truth raw, straight, and loud. And observers are saying this case has gone beyond legal arguments. It's now a battle of truth versus power, courage versus fear. Hear him again. When I'm done with Nigeria in this court case, then I can die in peace. Kanu reportedly said this, sending shockwaves through both his supporters and his enemies.